Welcome back to Joel Sports Cards and welcome to a blaster box review of 2022 Absolute Football. To the right, we have the Fanatics exclusive. And to the left here, we have a standard blaster that you can get on Fanatics website, just not the FE Fanatics exclusive. You can see right here that they pretty much offer the same things. We'll start ripping right away. But there are a little bit of differences. No Kaboom verticals. It's only horizontal here in the retail sphere. Nailed it, rhymed it, poet, don't even know it. The Fanatics one has a little bit lower numbering options. So if you look right now, as you pause, you can see that there's $4.99 on the standard, and there's 100, numbered to 100 here. So options to have it be slightly more rare. We've already opened up on the channel the Fanatics exclusive, so we're going to give the standard retail a chance to prove if it is better or not. You know, same price point. The Fanatics is harder to get on the resale, but it's just one of those things that gets you to purchase more product, right? And that's what they're hoping for. So, playoff seeds have been announced. The matchups are locked in. My Vikings are playing against the Giants, and no one's giving them a chance. But honestly, I don't mind it. There's nothing better in football and sports than the nobody believes in us reality that can kind of come forward. All right. We're seeing some different base cards than we pulled in the previous rip. However, the last box had multiples in the same blaster. So is Fanatics going to bring those doubles and the standard won't? We got a Cam TB, Taylor Britt, a Jameson Williams, and a Jalen P. All three were pulled in the last video. And then, by storm, Jameson Williams. He's so fast. He's so explosive. Oh, good. But you gotta hope that he can actually lock it in and be a game changer on the field. Otherwise, we're looking at a Troy Williamson. You know, somebody that's just a burner, but doesn't necessarily have the sustainability of the ride routes and, routes, running, football, wide receiver. That's what you're hoping that he can lock in fully. Dalton Schultz there. Dude, Lenny. Playoff Lenny's here, folks. Not getting a lot of love against the Cowboys on Monday night, but it's Tom Brady, right? The man's not afraid of the moment. Sky Moore, so we're getting the same rookies here. I wonder if we're going to get just all the same. Kyle Hamilton. And here's our green, a DeAndre Swift green. Now, I didn't mention green parallels in the standard versus purple. I know that's going to make everybody make a crucial decision. Introductions, Troy Anderson, Drake London, not even close. That's a interesting pick there, Drake. Okay. The inserts here are good, not great, right? If it's not the Kaboom, if it's not the explosive, they're kind of like, all right, there's something, it's a little more interesting than some of the other versions of inserts, but they got their ringers. They go to that, hashtag Bill Simmons. And other than that, yeah, I just moved past Kirk Cousins pretty quickly right there. So here we go. Josh Jacobs, we've already seen him. Dalton Schultz. So we are getting the repeats. And, you know, it's not even like the base set is small. There's a 200-card base set that we saw. But this is really, there's a print run, folks. And we're running it back, which only makes me less likely to buy and recommend this absolute. Zay Jones, last call. Last call is like, let's throw the most random people and give them a card. Like KJ Osborne got one. And it's like on the back, it's not even like really highlighting a certain moment. It's like he had 5 touchdowns. It's like, I think we could have highlighted something a little bigger there, but that's just me, folks. Maybe I'm getting a little too cranky pants, Krabby Patty, hashtag SpongeBob. You gotta focus on the fun. F is for friends that do stuff together. U is for you and me. So thank you for watching this and making Joel Sports Cards, a part of your YouTube rhythm. It means the world to me. If you're not already, please subscribe for more content. Liking this video is always appreciated. Comments are always fun to be able to interact with you all. Because right now, these cards are ones we've already seen. I mean, really, the last one here, the rare one, is different. We had a green of Khair Elam. He gets minutes, but defensive player there. Not necessarily the most significant. It's just like you're waiting for that kaboom. I'm waiting for an explosive even. I'd be exploding energy and joy if we got an explosive. But definitely if I can boom, the audio is going to pop. Trying to be a little bit more calm and not as much just chirping, yelling in the new era of Joel Sports Cards. Let me know how you feel about that. The camera, with it being over the top, is so much closer with the mic too that I just don't want to blow out your ears, especially if you're watching on your phone and you got headphones in there. Okay, here we go. Drake London, a new rookie. So this pack at least is giving us something different, which is fun. Cole Strange, Things, nailed it. And then here, lastly, a George Pickens. Nice, George Pickens. And a team color match. What a beaut, Zach Wilson. You gotta love it. Hey, Patty Mahomes on Stargazing. That's something. That's the first insert there that really matters, just because it's the PM, Patty Mahomes' name. Hit him with the Kid Reporter. Folks, it's the playoffs. Get hyped for the Super Bowl. Kids that are watching this. I know there's a decent amount of kids that watch Joel Sports Cards. Shout them out. Anybody who's under the age of 18, comment below and take that code and get yourself to be a sports reporter. And then shout out Joel Sports Cards on live TV. That would be actually the most epic thing if somebody was like, yo, shout out to any YouTube channel that they got the code off of that gave them the chance to be in that moment. That'd be incredible. Who? Mac Jones. Who? Austin Eckler. Doesn't have the same ring to it. All right, let's see. We got no hit here, no mem card or auto. Kyle Phillips, Trey Bebe, McBride, and we end with a Snoop Connor. Snoop, there it is. Chris Carter, actually kind of a cool one. And that is what a draft diamond is. Hit him with the supplemental. Okay, so, you know, thick stack of base, meaningless. And they still had the repeats. Looking here, I would say the rookies that mattered, Pickens, London. I'm not going to put Hamilton in there. He's a name. He's hype. Jameson. 3 wide receivers. Good wide receivers. That's not great for a blaster to just really walk away with 3 wide receivers. I mean, the Drake and the Jameson there. Okay. So I'd say there's 6 cards that matter. And don't matter, like, incredibly, but something, okay? And that's 1 per pack, I guess. You can't hate it. At least if you were opening a pack on average, you'd get excited about something. Low-key, when I go on vacation, I actually buy a blaster box, and I just rip the packs one at a time each day. Something to look forward to and sort. It just kind of brings me back to the love of the hobby, and it just makes me so happy. You kind of growing your collection on this just little card box that it's all you have, right? All your other cards are home, and you're just enjoying it. It's such a fun tradition. So, and you always get something kind of simple. Just enjoy it, right? I did what have I done recently? I did NBA Hoops when that came out. Obviously this year's is popping, but after it'd been there for a little bit. Okay, again, we've seen these rookies. Kyron Williams, straight up bobblehead, straight up just larger than life. Jamar Chase, purple. You're excited? 2nd year, 3rd year. These products it's just 2. No, it's just 2nd year. And then draft diamonds, Aaron Jones, pick 82. I'm gonna give it a diamond. I'm gonna give it a diamond on that one. But nothing real special out of that first one. Trayvon Walker, first overall pick, should be more special than he is, but it's just mind-blowing that they went with him over Aiden Hutchinson if you were going to go the end. I mean, I think people saw that in the moment. It's not like that's a hot take coming out afterwards. Like, oh man, Aiden Hutchinson was the guy that came out of nowhere. It's like, no, dude, Trayvon Walker would have been the guy that came out of nowhere. I mean, nowhere near as much college success, or yes, both came from prominent schools, good pedigree there, but here's Troy. I can't believe I thought that was Drake London. It's my bad. I will say, disappointing that, like, Trayvon Walker by storm. Let's make sure you see that kid report. Trayvon Walker by storm. It's disappointing, though, to see, like, just the same cards, right? Just very little variation. Makes it hard to Kaboom hunt, right? Like, we all want it. It's still, like, the Genesis hunt for me when I was just ripping Mosaic this summer. Of just, like, I had a whole Mosaic week. Go back. And I just opened different products of Mosaic, just so wanting to hit a Genesis. You know, now it's the honeycomb here more so in 2020 to Mosaic retail. It would just be so cool. Jalen Waddle, we just saw him, you know. It's not even like the one patch is in the front, one patch on the back, and they're different. So, folks, be warned. I'm still on the absolute is a no-buy. I mean, David Bell, color, hit him with it. It's just tough. Like, you want the thrill, but more than likely, you're going to get the same stuff. And if you're hunting, you're ripping a couple different boxes of this, right? And that makes it just more challenging to get excited when you're seeing the same cards, even in the same box, right? And then you're seeing a Carson Wentz. Hey, Jameson Williams. We're going to have a great Jameson Williams absolute collection. And that's interesting. Those three were in the same pack for the standard. It was a different order, though. That's a little bit weird. I don't know how to feel about that. / I'm stacking wrong right now. It was the purple color that I put there. And George Pickens introduction. I mean, I do like these cards, right? Like, it's hype. Like, you can see him. He's stoked. It's fun. But it's the insert. It's not the base. Like, in some ways, I almost wish that was the base. And they went with the photo shoot. I mean, you're one of the first products. I think people give grace on that it's not going to be, like, on field. Like, even this stuff, right? I mean, Jair, that was clearly from a game. But it's like, that could be basically in practice. It's not like they're really zoning in on a great photo. This isn't Stadium Club, okay? This is absolute. Kyle Gordon, Jeff Gordon. That's not the same person. And then Trent McDuffie run. Hey, last call, though. Rasul Douglas. Like, seriously, how many people actually knew that Rasul Douglas was a football player? Be honest, you just know Rasul Butler. Those that also watch basketball. Folks, as sad as it is, I would say that right now, Standard has the lead over Fanatics exclusive, which is rare. Like, I feel like usually you prefer the Fanatics exclusive. Certainly on the secondary market, that's how they would reflect. Literally, just like last card on my stack, Javonte. Got a Kamara, so at least I sandwiched it. Didn't have back-to-back. Deontay Johnson right here. Tua, that does not look natural. I'm glad that he's not playing this week. We don't need that. Give the Bills a chance, right? Get through. Man, that'd be devastating if they lost to the Dolphins, though. All right, folks. Last card that could matter. Stargazing Jonathan Taylor. Definitely not going to pop as much. I'm sorry. I went fast with that. So, I said 6 that matter on the standard. I mean, folks, you could argue that almost none of those cards really matter. I'll give you the check. Yeah, it's not really close. I don't even need to go over that more. Standard wins. So don't buy into, oh, like, I should get the rare thing, Fanatics exclusive. Like, honestly, no. I mean, Pickens 1, Williams 2. At least he switched up the Pickens there. You could argue Treylon Burks, but he's definitely below both of those guys. That's a 6-3 easy win for Standard right there. So, folks, be warned. I still recommend not buying absolute of either variety, okay? It's tempting. You see the Kaboom, you want it. But really, you can only pull, see it right here, folks, I'm not lying. You can only pull that horizontal. And I actually really want the vertical cards. I'm not a big horizontal card guy, just personal preference. So take this info as you should, as you want to. But no, it's my recommendation from me to you. So please, if you're still watching this video and you're not subscribed, what are you doing? I can't even fathom words if that's where you're at, because I appreciate you watching through the whole way. It means a lot that this video could then be seen by more people, continue to grow the community. And until next time, y'all, keep ripping. Just don't do absolute.